And when we use our weight aid, what we're really wanting is for them to close the angle of that, of the upper joints of that hind quarter with bearing.
Yeah, we're getting them to compress it, right?
Compress only the joint.
Yep.
Such a dangerous word to use in riding, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you don't want, you're not squishing them together.
No,
you're
that's why I like to say
you're
closing the joint angle.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, the language is important because, you know, I think a lot of the bad trends in the riding world are from some, you know, some correct clinician from Europe at one point said he must compress the joint, and then it turned compression is the way to ride. You see what I mean? It gets
yes, totally.
Yes, we compress the joint, but okay, which joint and by what? Actually, the load, the mass, because everything is loose and there's no resistance, the load is able to compress the upper joint.
Yeah.
Sorry for that little rant, but it's
no
important point.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And so riding jazz, for example, so you were able to understand his game in the mouth, but is it that much of a game?
It's not, because then when I was using my leg more correctly and getting him, that was the problem, and then that helped to fix the problem. So it's just it's a symptom, right?
Yes. And the mouth becoming free helps the entire skeleton.
That makes sense.
Usually once the mouth goes into the pirate with the dagger, a lot of other things have happened first.
Right, because you can't free the mouth until you've fixed what's happening back here. And you have to do that with your leg.
Yes. Although the mouth being free as progress is made, the mouth being free does improve the back end too.
That makes sense. We saw that on Huck. In our ride with Huck, that we had to do a little Phyllis, and that improved the ride too.
But the danger, again, this is another danger for just being out and about in the horse world, is there are many people who think if you get the mouth, you have the horse, and that is not true.
Yeah.
And all the you should go through 106 again. I'm going to send you this audio too. All of those men, all of those instructions we read, they all say, do not touch the mouth if you're on the back of a horse unless you're going. They all said it. I think some of them even said it in all caps or italics. Like they were like, don't. They really warned us. Okay, now just enter this circle, only riding with your eyes right now, and find the change of rein line that's inside of it and strike off left in the very center of the circle and shorten your left rein before you get out to the main circle.
Okay, wait, I got it. So this is one thing I feel like I'm struggling with, is starting at the buckle.
I know, I'm going to make you do it. Let's practice that a little bit right here. Just march around on the circle now. March around on the circle.
Okay.
Big march.
Because what happens is I feel like I'm scrambling then to get my reins to where they should be.
Keep your upper body a tiny bit forward so your shoulders and ears are over your base of support. Your upper arms hanging down. Get them in front of your leg in this walk. Now, I want you to shorten your right rein 1 inch each quarter circle. So each quarter circle, don't straighten your arms, get your elbows heavy, your upper arms hanging down, then start to shorten only the right rein 1 inch each quarter. Good. Shorten another inch by the time you get to me. And let's consider me the camera, 6 o'clock on the clock face. Then make a half circle towards the center of the clock and shorten your right rein another 2 inches. Turn right, all your weight right. Shorten your right rein 2 more inches before you get to the center of the clock.
Okay.
Good. Now keep that rein. Now turn left and shorten your left rein 4 inches. Good.
Okay.
And now your horse is
Ah.
on the bit, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Now let him go long again on the buckle. Get rid of the reins. Get rid of the reins. Send the, yes, exactly right. Exactly what we wanted.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
So
Good.
now,
And you stay in front of my leg. Good.
yeah, you stay in front of the leg. So now you're going to do the same thing. 2 quarter circles, shorten the left rein an inch. And then when you get down to 6 o'clock by me, enter a change of rein and shorten the left rein another 3 or 4 inches on your way to the center of the circle. And then you're going to shorten your right rein when you turn right, lickety split before you get to the. So in this manner, you're riding him from behind and shortening your rein. That's okay. Good. Make the change of rein. Shorten that inner rein. Let me see the rein, Jenna. From the buckle. Now shorten your inner rein. Shorten it up. Shorten it up. Shorten it more. Fast. Now turn.
More.
Turn right. Turn right. Keep your left hand left. Shorten your right rein now. Shorten it. Good. Canter right.
Good.
Good. Walk. Long reins.
Good. He
Good.
knows. He's like, I walk, I get my long reins.
Well, make sure that you get rid of them quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so when you start shortening the right rein an inch by the time you get to this next quarter, 3 o'clock. You're approaching 3 o'clock. Shorten it an inch. You're going to shorten it another inch. Loosen all joints, inside weight. Shorten it another inch by the time you get to the camera. Then enter a half circle. Shorten it 4 inches on the half circle. Keep your left aids. Keep your left aids. Just sit where you are. Only your hand is acting right now. Yeah. Now turn left and shorten your left rein. 4 inches. Keep your right rein soft, but short. Yeah. Shorten that left rein. Yes.
Okay.
Now let it out again. Now let it out again. Let the reins out.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay,
you shouldn't jerk
good.
that actually, but
Yeah, it's borderline jerking, borderline responding to me flicking it, you know.
Yeah. You're gonna and don't. It's a good thing maybe with every day you ride Huck is just practice short walk when you're walking around. Shorten one rein. Train your hands. I can shorten reins. I can. Well, you look at you just did it too. I could just make a change of rein and my horse is up on the bit.
Yeah, and he's staying nice and forward.
Yeah, and there's zero complaint from the horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other way I do it is I start them on the buckle like an anteater with their nose in the sand, and then I just shorten my inner rein on the first circle, and then I turn around and shorten my other rein, and then my horse is up in a working trot on the bit with short reins. But I never shorten my rein unless they're getting more, unless I'm engaging them get going. You see?
Yeah.
They don't go on the bit because I shorten my reins.
Yeah,
I shorten my reins because they are going to the bit.
Yeah, okay. I see, totally.
Yeah. Now, and make a change of rein when you get to me and strike off. Actually, no. Just when you get to me, strike off left. Good, Ollie.
Nice, good.
And now, in the same manner as you rode those careful changes of rein, make a half circle, make a change of rein and make a flying change onto the right half circle. Just change your hand, just change your reins. Good. Perfect.
Good.
Good, and now canter around to me. Keep him loose, keep yourself loose, scouting where you want to go and do the same thing the other way. Hands low. You're just gonna keep your right rein and change to the left. Well done. Walk pat him.
Oh boy. Much better down. Good. Good boy. That was much better.
So when with good rein management, you can, that's what the masters meant by riding with the reins, but a lot of going forward comes before that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That all started to really click. I'm glad we broke down that rein management, because that I think was really important and helpful for me.
That is going to be, and that is like the new chapter or the new, that's the piece that, well, it's a risky thing to teach, first of all. It's the finishing piece of riding.
I see. Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
there's more for you to learn, but you now know more than most.
Right.
It's actually pretty easy, don't you think?
It is. And once it clicked, then as you were talking about, I'll listen back to exactly how you said it, but you said you're getting him into the bit not by shortening your reins.
Correct.
You're getting him the bit from behind, and I felt it this time as we were doing that, and it made sense then, because before I was like, I don't understand why I'm doing it in this sequence, but now I get it.
It's the sequence is, it's $1 million.
Yeah.
It's the difference between great riding and American riding.
Yeah, I could see that now. And I mean, those were the best canter transitions of the whole ride. And then the change of rein was really good. The changes were good. I think the right to the left to right might have been a little behind, but yeah. And then the walk transition was really good. So it all connects together.
Yes, it all coacts, it all connects together. And so we can never pick one set of aids over another. But yes, I saw you do it today. And and what I said is that they don't go on the bit because we shorten our reins. They go to the bit and we shorten our reins.
Yes. That clicks for me. They go to the bit and we shorten our reins. That made a lot of sense. I was like, okay, yes.
And actually, and I have one student who is native German and rode FEI eventing in Germany before she's very skilled. And she teaches me German, but she's also obsessed like I am, or we are, and reads. Her mom bought her a bunch of first edition books in German that she's going through. So interesting. And
so cool.
The original phrase on the bit has been mistranslated. It was to the bit.
That's so important.
So important, right?
Yeah, to the bit. It's so subtle, and yet I totally get the difference. And if that had been the language, the vernacular, I think that would have changed.
Would have helped, right?
It
would prevent problems. And she said it was to the bit, and the other variation is onto the bit. But not on the bit.
Yeah.
We never bring the bit to the horse, ever. We ride the horse to the bit.
To the bit. We ride the horse to the bit. I love that. Yeah. You ride the horse to the bit, and then you're shortening the reins because the horse is to the bit.
Yep. And horses like Jazz and my Lipizzan or Gunter, they will humiliate you if you don't do that.
Yes. Yeah. And just look like
he does not know.
So much better. Yeah. But then when I did it,
it was perfect.
He rewards you with like, yes, I will give you a nice transition now.
Yes.
Straight line. Go.
Isn't riding just the coolest thing?
It is. I love it.
Line.